guys, today uh, I'm going to talk about something that relatively pisses me off, alright? And I'm talking, of course, about spawn trapping. Now, what is spawn trapping? Well, by how it sounds like trapping people near spawn points. Um, and that's exactly what I experienced a couple of years ago when I was playing with this one dude who I don't talk to anymore. He was pretty freaking abusive. Um, it happened again. It happened again. That's really all I can say. And why that happened? Well, because people tend to get overconfident. In what, you may ask? In their ability to win a game. Um, so here's a scenario that happened like just today. So we were struggling to capture point A in Numbani, right? We're trying to, and the other team was putting up quite a fight, and they did not resort to spawn trapping us. Probably because the spawn that we were in had like 3 or 4 openings, and that it was very possible to break out even if they had like some sort of elaborate thing laid out. So we finally captured a point, and we got the point rolling. And this is Numbani, by the by. So the first spawn point, you could not spawn trap. But the second spawn point for the attackers, that is trappable. I won't lie. And I wish I had this recorded because quite a handful of people think that the spawn trap actually won them the game. I beg to differ. I revived that Reinhardt, and we just punched right through their defenses, right out of that trap that they laid out. So we were actually like getting the move on. We were actually killing them left and right, and then we got to the second to last checkpoint. I'm calling them checkpoints because that's what they are. We get so close to the second to last checkpoint, and something magical happens. And that is that their Hanzo used their ultimate to secure them the game, effectively killing me, the Reinhardt, and finishing everyone else that was one. And honestly, how delusional do you need to be to assume that that spawn trap actually won you the game? Quite the contrary, actually. That Hanzo won you that game. You see, that spawn trap didn't matter because it is a dirt cheap strategy, and for as effective as it is, it has one flaw, and that compromises the entire structure of the spawn trapping strategy, and that is that anybody can break through. Anybody can break through. How can anybody do that? Well, I can't tell you because it's still a mystery to me. But we actually broke through that spawn trap and we killed everybody. Well, almost everybody. So we freaking, like I said, we finished them off, yada yada yada, and then everybody respawned. Then the Hanzo, I bet, was like, you know what? Last resort, I'm gonna use my ultimate because that spawn trap was clearly a dirt cheap, flawed strategy. So here he comes. He comes to the he comes right close to the point, centers himself, and then unleashes the dragons. And like I said, effectively killing me, the Mercy, and the Reinhardt, more likely. And yeah, that was the end of the game, and that was the final move that counted. You see, what secures you a victory doesn't matter what you did. It is about that last. It's about that last game-saving move. Spawn trapping isn't game-saving, and it definitely did not secure you that victory. It was that Hanzo, and I commend that Hanzo for being a Hanzo, being an effective one at that. And I try to talk to them, and I type in, so spawn trap, huh? Spawn trapping, huh? And two of the guys, I won't name them because I really don't need, we don't really need a witch hunt, honestly. But if you want a witch hunt, by all means do that. But and and responded to my message. It says worked though. It says effective strat. I say almost but not quite. It says we won. I say not very sportsmanlike. Chimes in and says we won, didn't we? And chimes in again and says so it worked. And that was the last. That was actually the entire. That was the entire interaction that we had. And it was a very enlightening conversation in the fact that they're all delusional. Like I said, what matters at the end of the day is that last game-saving move, and that was Hanzo's ultimate. I forget what it is. And I've been playing this game for like 2 years now. So, yeah, so this is pretty much, that's pretty much it, really. Aside from, you know, spawn trapping is not very sportsmanlike, like I said in the conversation. I didn't even get to finish the conversation with the guys because the game just freaking moved us on. Requeued us for another game. You see, spawn trapping is a really, really scummy strategy in the fact that if you do it, then you're scummy. You're a really bad player. You're a really bad sport in general, actually. Now I get this is like quick play and all that stuff, but do you really honestly have to rely on such an easy thing instead of like pure skill? Because spawn trapping isn't pure skill. That is lazy. That is a lazy move, and you should probably get yourself evaluated. Spawn trapping is actually a pretty. It's a pretty touchy. Spawn trapping is controversial. Like I said, I wish I had this recorded, but I didn't think of it. Plain and simple. All right. Well, that's pretty much it. My name is CobaltLink. My name is CobaltLink. Remember that. And this has been a commentary on spawn trapping. And well, that's it. I hope you guys have a nice day.